Live now. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Okay, that shows now.
Okay. So as I was saying, I took her into the back room and... Sorry, needed to do something that was... something. I don't know. Anyway, hello, Chad. Welcome to episode 22 of this campaign. Hope you all are having a lovely day. On this Saturday night. So, let me cut that off so I don't need to see that. Shoot, where'd my... There's... You know, I had it and I lost it. I don't know why. Okay, did it do...
I'll start off the roll call today, if that's okay with you, Inc.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am Valzoa. You can catch me at twitch.tv/Valzoa20. Gonna play some more Hi-Fi Rush here on my next day off. Get through it, having fun with it so far. I'm gonna pass it off to Twisted, who's one of our new members for the campaign. Do you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Oh, I'm Twisted. I'm not on any devices, so you cannot find me unless you come here on Saturdays.
Alright, Autumn, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah. Gamer tags Black Charlotte. I have a streaming channel, but I haven't been able to hop on it. I've been busy with my student teaching internship, so I'm here on Saturdays as well.
And finally, our person who's in the chat listening, Hellfang, if you want to introduce yourself, and I'll listen to you.
Well, I can just listen to myself. I gotta get used to that anyways. Hi, I'm Huffing Wolf. You can catch me at twitch.tv/Huffing Wolf. Twitter, same thing. YouTube, same thing.
And as usual, I am Mr. Inktail. This is the Ink Den, where we are currently doing the campaign of Orimar. And, you know, usually other days I may be doing streamings. I've recently gotten into doing some writing streams, so, you know, come by, click notification on Twitter at Mr. Inktail to see when he's going live.
I think Twisted dragged his mic across the blanket or something.
Yeah, that's...
My bad.
He
wait.
was covering his mic. His mic was probably getting cold. He had to cover it with a blanket. Oh.
It's very cold in my basement.
Anyway, currently, I gotta come up with like a bot to actually start putting out my notification stuff. I'm trying to keep up with everything. It's like, oh yeah. But yeah. Making sure all my... Nope. Come on. Yep. That. Okay.
I don't
Anyway,
know Autumn stuff.
Then I started blasting.
Anyway, so. Are y'all kind of ready to get into this?
I'm ready, boss, whenever you are.
Okay, well, then let's switch on over to the game. Oh, no, cancel. I pressed that X on the freaking street. Like, wait, no, not yet. Oh god, that would have been horrible. Like, no. Okay. Okay. So when last we had when we had left our group of adventurers, they had arrived in Volatad and after getting into a bit of a fight, ended up being clued off to a mission. I'm going mission? No, mystery. Mystery of who the fuck blew up the ship. After capturing one of the perpetrators, a fish by the name of Al. They questioned him, found out that he's not quite as smart as apparently he seems. But as things would turn out, there may be a greater evil at foot. However, our heroes did not have time for that, as they had found a place to go to set up their guild hall, a city by the name of Devoni. So after getting their supplies, getting their emblem onto their weaponry, and after receiving a smaller and more fitting rapier for the youngest of their group, Freya, they set out to their new home of Devoni.
And you also forgot the night before we left, there was a arm wrestling match between Dell and Hero, and Dell won 6 platinum. So,
I put him through the
barely.
floor. No,
No,
it was a one-sided victory.
It was not a one-sided victory. It was a 2-point victory.
No, it was one-sided
was.
because I rolled a 12 and got a +7. It's fine.
Yeah, I have a +0 and got a 17. So
It's fine.
Barely. Anyway, continue.
So after a close match between the two, they got their shit together and set off to their new home of Devoni. Now, as the sun rises, is looking over the shrouded sea and shining upon the town, cresting over the hill, our heroes arrive in said city. So now, we come into our story. So you guys are cresting over the hill. It is a rather beautiful day, somewhat cloudy, but, nice. I would say about a midsummer day. The heat's getting up there, but, it's comfortable. A nice breeze has flown through this entire valley of trees. And the trip, for the most part, has been uneventful. Unless any of you guys wanted to do anything during the trip, it's just basically a 2-day thing. So I will take you guys to the map to make, to let you know like how things have been going on.
For sure, during the trip, at least I think it's like a 2-day trip, or is it, I don't know how far it is for our trip. In the morning, he would for sure have supervised Freya practice with her new rapier, so she gets used to her new weapon and can learn how to its reach and everything. Considering it's a newer weight compared to what Hero uses. So I don't know if she can use a roll check for practice, or if it's just like, she practices and that's it.
Anyway, that kind of goes up. That is up to Freya. Did you want to practice on the way over, or did you want to do anything else?
No, just practicing is fine.
All right, roll me. I'll say with advantage because you're being taught. Roll me.
Can I do the inspiration as well?
I'll say no, just because this is more teaching her something. That way it's something that's on her own.
And of course the time, yeah, so understandable.
Yeah.
Well, it's perfectly understandable.
Yeah, but I mean, like, this isn't like in battle. This is just you teaching her something to be able to do on her own. So I want you to roll me. I believe it's I'm gonna say this is a performance thing, but with advantage because you're being taught.
Okay.
So why don't you roll me 2 sets of a performance? Okay. First set, so it makes sense. It's a new weapon, so first day with it, it's trying to practice. You're used to a bit more heavy, so you're kind of swinging a bit wildly. But it's not all that great. You haven't hit anyone, but you could be doing better. Second set.
Yeah. It's not as heavy. So instead of like her slicing, like kind of like wield it more, it's more like, whoa, okay, I have to use this new
Val.
The new. Sorry, can't help it. I'll shut up now.
Okay.
I did roll twice. It just happened to be the same freaking number.
No. That was the first set because you got advantage because you're being taught. Second set, roll me 2 more times and take the higher number.
Oh, okay.
It's over the course of 2 days, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 23. learning that definitely this is being lighter, you actually calm yourself, calm your mind, and you treat it similar to who, I guess, as think of like as you were a kid back at the monastery, kind of swishing a stick, like practicing like with your staff. You try and use it as an extension of yourself, and now it's a lot easier. You actually can conduct it like a conductor, and your thrusts are actually much more stable. You get the feeling that if you continue to practice more, you will become proficient, but this is definitely a good step. You're just not quite there yet.
Hey, progress.
So, as you guys have kind of moved on, do you guys want to go through the jungle? It doesn't matter. Actually, go through the jungle or either way. Okay, yeah. You can say that, Val. It's when you're trying to describe something going like, dude.
Sorry. Sorry. Bad habit of mine.
I know.
Classes and Telespray doing a good job.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys arrive at Devoni, and the first thing that hits you is the smell of the sea, which seems recognizable, but there's a bit more salt to it. From what you can smell, because as you crest over, you do see this wide expanse of Val would probably understand this because it's kind of like looking out Monterey Bay and seeing, you see the land of where the tide pools are, and you can see like Santa Cruz in the distance. Yes, but you see that wide vast of ocean that's much darker in its shade of blue. But, it seems to act as any other body of water would. And you can see close to the coast of it a thriving town. Anyone else wanted to do anything before we head into town?
Nothing specifically on the hero's part.
Okay.
Just gonna roll a quick perception to see if there are any glares or anything like that to.
Like
I guess at this point, newcomers. Yeah.
Oh, you're not in
Or
town
would
yet. You're at the top of the
Oh.
hill.
Okay then.
Yeah, I just.
Oh, here
Yeah.
Hero will wonder why he hasn't heard from Augie in the last 2 days since he last messaged him before leaving town. But he's like, Augie's probably busy. I'll get back to him eventually.
Right. Wait, you didn't send me any message that you. Yes, but that'll be later. Anyway, Twisted, did you want to do anything?
No. I want food.
I'm talking about Ashen.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So, everything seems fine. You guys do eventually enter this thriving town and bring it to there. And, carrying over your role. As you guys enter the town, everything seems normal. Dell, you look around, and people do notice you. It's obviously a town that at the moment doesn't have a whole lot of people coming in. So you coming in it's about noon, so people are going, oh, who's this? Oh, who? But none of it seems of disgust or anything. But there are a lot of more humanoid.
It's just genuine curiosity, like, oh, what? Huh?
Yeah, new people
People
pretty much.
coming here?
Yeah. It's like you guys, the new people coming in. And a lot of them seem to be somewhat working. You see a market down over here. Like I did this map and actually set up a market, but I didn't save it, so just
it's fine. It's a small setup of freaking shops and stuff like that, like stalls rather than
like a flea market in a sense.
Yeah, and you can see a lot of them are selling various goods. Here in this town, you actually see not a whole lot of places that carry such things as, like, you don't see much of jewelers or I guess knickknacks, stuff like that. But you do see you can definitely see from a distance the glares of precious metals and gems and other kind of trinkets. You can probably guess, because it's so close to sea, it's probably stuff from other towns, and this is just the day for market for these people.
Yeah. And also probably, I'm assuming there's fish being cooled with magic and freaking produce.
You don't quite see that, but you definitely can guess that from where you are, since you're at the entrance.
Okay.
But as you guys begin to enter, let me actually. I think I should actually have the town thing in here. Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't set that. Oh, that's fine. I'll just go with this at a lower tone. Ah,
Autumn, if you're using your phone, please have it on silent so it doesn't buzz in our ears, please. Thank you.
Wait, what, me?
there.
Oh, are you using your phone or you're on the actual computer this time?
I'm using my phone.
Okay, can you put it on silent because it's been buzzing occasionally, going burnt, and we hear it buzzing. Sorry.
I think I know why.
Like I'm going like I could have sworn I actually had a thing for this. Not CDocs, call to adventure. Darn.
Is that better?
It was
Well, we
only
don't
occasionally
know.
where your phone went
It's
off. Yeah.
it's when somebody texts you or
Oh, my
yeah,
bad.
just set your phone to do not disturb.
Yeah, darn.
Or even just silent so you can still see it go off, but it just doesn't vibrate.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Darn. I thought I actually had the right sound effect for like city stuff, but I guess I need to look into this, figure out what the hell happened. So yeah, you guys do actually get there, and you see approaching you. Oh crap! Okay. You see approaching you this very portly man who, at first, you think human, but then you see the somewhat pointy ears and realize, oh, half elf. Oh, is this? Oh, hello there. You must be the new guild people were expected. I am Mayor Brannigan. A pleasure to meet you. And he kind of gives out a hand. By the way, you guys do have horses. I'll give you guys that. Just they're kind of rental horses given to you by the guild to bring your stuff over.
Okay. Okay, I guess Hero. Hello, sir. How are you doing today? And yes, you have guessed. We are the Gilded Bell, and going to be at the moment your new members of the town who are going to be operating out of the Guild Hall Hill here. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Hero the Bard. To my left is Rogrex Delmere. Behind me is our new Aragonasi friend, Ashen, sorry. Apologies, Ashen. And then this here is Freya.
Well, you must be the mouth of the group. A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Hero, Mr. Mr. Rogrex, Mr. Ashen, Miss Freya. Allow me to show you around the town before I show you to the guild hall. And
we would be delighted to see this lovely town.
Yes. You can go ahead and leave the horses with my men. They'll take it to the guild hall for your stables. So
Hero will dismount the horse and pass the horse on to assume the person who's come in to grab the reins, I assume?
Yeah, there's about 4 individuals. They're not as armed as those at Volatad that you've seen, proper guards. These seem more like the usual common guards who are just here where you would have thought they were mercenaries had you not seen the little emblem of kind of city guard on their armor.
They're more like town. They're like town guards, minor disturbances and stuff like that.
Yes.
Bandit attacks.
Yes. Do the rest of you follow suit?
Yeah, they'll just kind of fall. Jeez, Hero, you're already forgetting people's names. Aren't you the bard? You're supposed to be the charismatic one who remembers everything.
I do, and that's why I accept my mistakes of forgetting names. I apologize, Ashen.
Yeah.
I'm still learning names sometimes. It happens.
It's no fault.
So, I'm gonna kind of put down a token so I can just pretty much anyway.
It's that moment in the RPG when you get completely and totally derailed the moment that you enter a town and somebody drags you around for at least 2 minutes and then leaves you in a spot of town that you have no idea where it is.
If you don't want the tour, I can just take you to the guild hall.
No,
You see him kind of look at You're like, I didn't know I offended you.
You,
I'm joking.
I have said nothing. You must be hearing things.
That was
I know that there are entities beyond our realm.
alternate universe Rugrats tell me alternate universe where his name where meta than he is in the actual game.
Uh, yes, no, his patron god is not the DM, but his player. Anyway, he basically kind of
He's a
brings
warlock. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah,
I was gonna make a joke. Go ahead.
I know. But pretty much he kind of leads you off over to this direction, in first to this huge, rather large obelisk. I mean, you guys can move your characters. At least you should be able to.
So this is the obelisk of a how you say Washington.
Well, I mean, we wash it a lot due to the bird fecal matter, but not quite. But no, I wanted to show this to you first, just in case of emergency. I have pretty much the right to open this up. It leads straight to Volatad. So in case any of you need to make a quick trip there, and I do stress that it must be an emergency trip, just let me know and I'll open up this for you. So, these obelisks are given to each town.
Emergency one-way trip. Got it.
I mean, sometimes, depending if the High Guildmaster allows it, they can also bring people here. It's, in case our town's guard gets overrun by something, we can call them and they'll send their guards this way. But yes, I want to show you this first in case you need to. And over there, he points over to here. Here is the blacksmith in case you need any armory done. And the matron there is very kind, though a bit strict. I would suggest you stay on her good side. She and her son have been here for about a decade or so. But they are very good people. You down a little bit towards over here where there should have been stuff for the marketplace. He kind of use that as kind of a central point. Over here we keep the marketplace open in case you need anything. Usually every 4th day of the week we would actually have it here. Over there you see a tall gilded building with yellow roofs. That is where I live, as